guys. We appreciate you guys joining us, being patient. Hope you guys shared the live.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you again for joining J&B Live
Much love
Podcast.
to you. Yes,
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Today, going to let Doc B tell you guys about this amazing topic we have today. So, you want to go ahead and let's get this thing started, Doc B.
Welcome back to another episode of the J&B Podcast. Our topic tonight is the company you keep. How people around you shape your life. I'm Dr. B, and here with my amazing, handsome co-host, the one and only Broker J3.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. And today, listen, this one here is going to have some folks reevaluating their whole circle, okay? Their contact list, their group chats, because we're talking about it. We're talking about the company you keep and how people around you shape your lives.
Yes. So you have to be careful about that, because they say you are what you eat, right? You've heard that terminology before. Okay. Thank you, Foreign P, for joining us. Thank you, Cowboy. Hey, how you doing this evening? We got Keith. Thank you for joining us as well. Thank you guys for being a part of the J&B family. We appreciate your support. Now, this topic is kind of tricky now. It's going to stir some people up. But if you've wondered why you're feeling stuck, uninspired, and even drained sometimes, you just don't have no energy, you want to take a look at the circle. Who are you allowing into your space around you? Because the people closest to you, they have the power over your mindset, whether you want to believe that or not. They also control your energy. They can control your money, your goals. All of it can be controlled by that circle.
Facts. And y'all think about it now. If you're the smartest, most driven, most successful person in your circle, then that's a problem. You know, that means that you're not growing. You need people who's going to elevate you, challenge you, and even push you to do better. And if you don't have it, it might be time to make some changes.
Maybe. And we're going to break all of this down for you guys today. So while we're getting into it, you already know, I need you guys. I really need you guys to hit that like button, that share button, or share it with someone that you think may need to hear this. And also, I want you to subscribe. Subscribe so that you don't miss out on this episode and you don't miss out on any episode that we share. And let's not just talk about it. We don't want to just talk at y'all. We want you talking to us as well. So drop something in the comment section. Do you believe the people around you impact your success? Do you believe that?
I sure do, Doc B. And if you've ever had to cut someone off just for your growth, we want to hear about it, all right? Y'all ready? All right, let's talk about it. Like Doc B said, we want to be interactive, guys.
Yes.
Tap on that screen. Send a gift. We appreciate it. Every little bit counts.
Yes.
You know, guys, we thank you for your support, but we're going to go ahead and jump right on in, guys.
Okay, thank you, George Villa, for joining us. Thank you for our gift, Carolyn Davis. We appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Hey, Tanya and Sassy. Okay, let's get it going. Okay, so the power of proximity. Who is in your circle? Who's in your circle? You know, some people call it the bros. They have a circle. What they call the bro circle? Just a bro circle? Or what? Bros. And then, you know, the girls have a sister circle, or they just have some inner friends. So how does your inner circle affect your mindset and your success? Okay, let's start with this. They say you the average of 5 people that you hang around. You spend most of your time with this 5 group of people. If you look at the closest 5 friends or family members, are they where you want to be in life? Or do they have less than you? Or are they, got you to where you're striving to get where they are?
You know, Doc B, that's a tough one, because some folks don't want to admit that they're surrounded by people who are actually holding them back. You know, but listen, if your friends are broke, complaining, never talking about growth, never evaluating or elevating, what do you think is going to happen to you? Like, literally, what do you think is going to happen to you?
Yeah, and I can testify to that, because I had a friend that every time I look around, she talking about she broke. I got tired of hearing about you being broke. If you broke all the time, you ain't got to. You don't have to share that information with me. So, but it's not just about money. If your circle gossips all the time, all day, all they do is gossip, you start gossiping too. If they're negative, you start feeling negative. But if they're ambitious, driven, and focused, you'll start picking up on that too. So the key to that is you are what you eat. And I mentioned that earlier. Thank you, Bundles, for joining us. Derek Thomas, thank you for joining us as well. We've got D. We've got 10F1. Thank you, Black Hawk Down. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Lisa. Okay.
You know what, guys? Here's what I'm going to do right now. While Doc B is welcoming some of you guys to the live, I'm going to go ahead and on our Bigo Live, for our Bigo Live people, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a fan lottery going.
Okay.
We're gonna give a little something for you guys. For some of you guys that love to give us gifts, we want to go ahead and do that for you guys, okay?
And Bundle said, let him know, Mama. Yes, right. You let him know. If they're draining you, you want to let them know that they're draining you. Devontae Johnson, how are you this evening? C-Dome, how are you? How are you? Thank you guys for your gift. We appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for being a part of the J&B family. You're family to us because you come back week after week and you join us and you support us, and we appreciate your support. We really do. Thank you guys. Thank you. GCH, thank you. Also, we have Mike Mo, Black Queen, Axa Omar, thank you, and Noel, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, thank you. As I mentioned, it's not about money all the time. It could be some other things that drain you. You've ever had those friends that you talk to and you're on the phone talking with them, and when you get off the phone, you don't have no energy because they've drained all of your energy because that's all they do is talk negative. So that's where we are talking about today. Sometimes you may have to cut those friends off.
Exactly. And what we're going to do right now, we're going to give a personal example of this. Let me keep it real just for a second. Early in my career, I used to hang around a lot of people who weren't content with just getting by. You know, I was trying to talk about investments, real estate, making some real business moves. And they was talking about partying every weekend. And guess what? I started getting comfortable with just chilling too, just like them, because these are my buddies, these are my friends. Until one day, I looked up and realized I wasn't growing. I wasn't making my sales quota. I wasn't making the money that I knew I was supposed to be making. And that's when I knew I had to switch up my circle.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is real, guys. And I had a similar experience in my career. I am an educator. So I surround myself with educators and leaders who are visionaries, who were thinking ahead, pushing boundaries. I found myself inspired, learning, and leveling up because I wanted to be at that level where they were. So that's why I kept pushing myself. And that's what people do not realize. Who you are around will either stretch you out or they will stunt you, and they will stunt your growth.
Exactly. And that's a bar right there, guys, if you don't even know it. Y'all dropping facts, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In the chat, if you've ever felt held back by people around you. You guys, drop the word facts in the chat if you've ever felt like you've been held back by people around you. We like to see it, guys. We know it doesn't happen to everybody now.
Yes,
drop the word facts.
All right, Brittany,
in the chat now.
Let's hear what you got to say, Brittany. John Johnson, we want to hear what you guys have to say. Give us some comments. Hey, Amika, please let us know what you're thinking. Hey, big fella, let us know what you guys are thinking. Now, some of the people you need to watch out for. They're called the dream killers and the energy drainers. I mentioned that a few minutes ago. Let's call it out. It is what it is. There are some people you need to be aware of. First up, we're going to talk about the dream killers.
Nah, you know, you can't do this, folks. You know, that's the too risky people. You know, the just play it safe crowd. Listen, those people are dangerous because they project their own fears onto you.
Yeah, and they'll say, I know she's not going to do that. Oh, I know you're not going to do that. No, I wouldn't do that if I were you. They're killing you. They're drain killers. And let's not forget about the other ones, the energy drainers. The ones who come with you to you with some type of negativity, I don't care what it is, negativity, drama, always got a problem, but never a solution every single time.
And then don't think about this. Every time you call, you feel drained after you finish speaking to them. That's a sign right there.
Okay, that's exactly what I mentioned earlier. You don't have no energy. They've taken all of your energy. That is a sign that they may not need to be in your circle. Okay, all right, Pete K, Alim, Calvin Jackson, thank you guys for joining us. Much love to you guys. We appreciate your support. Johnny Stash, Denise Bishop, Flavor Africa, Life Coach Lex. Hey, I'm a life coach as well. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your gifts. We appreciate your support, and thank you for being a part of the J&B family. Guys, we could not bring this podcast to you guys without you. We appreciate your support. Okay?
Exactly.
Now, let's be real, people. We're going to be real. Some of y'all are keeping folks around just because of history. You've been with them, they're your road dog, they're your ride or die. You've been with them for a while. So you're keeping them around just because of that. But just because they were in your life for a season doesn't mean that they need to be in your life for the future.
Exactly.
That's something that you really have to think about, and you have to wait and determine whether that they need to remain in your life, in your circle.
That's right. Now, hey guys, so let's marinate on that for a minute.
Yes.
You know, why don't you guys, you guys pay attention now. Why don't you guys drop in the comment section?
Yes.
Who do you need?
Guys.
Who do you need to distance yourself from?
Yeah.
Come on, guys, drop it in the
I know
chat.
there's somebody in there that
You
you need. You either gonna have to distance yourself from them, or you're gonna have to come clean with them and tell them, "Hey, you're draining me." You gotta come with something positive.
You don't have to put a name in there. You can put in there a friend, a relative. Just drop it in the chat, guys. Who do you need to distance yourself from out of your circle so that you can grow?
All right, good one. And Doggy, thank you for joining us. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Tina Clark, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys' support. Thank you again. Thank you. Yes, that's something that you're going to have to think about, guys. Like, we need those comments now. I need those comments to keep coming, okay? All right, thank you, Lou, for joining us as well. Now, how to build a winning circle. How you build that winning circle up, okay? So we talked about the wrong people. Let's talk about the right people, okay? We're going to talk about the right people. What should we look for in a winning circle? Broker J3?
First of all, you want to look for the people that challenge you. You know, the ones that constantly trying to get you to upgrade yourself. You know, look for the people who inspire you. You know, people you like, wow, I really like the way they move, the way they handle business. Look for the ones who make you think bigger than smaller. Some of the ones where you might tell them, hey, I'm thinking about opening up this little business or whatever like that, and then they give you some insight that you may have not even thought about to help enhance the vision that you already have. Again, if you're the smartest person in your circle, you're in a bad situation and you need to get into a new circle. Be around people that inspire you to grow.
And challenge you to grow. It's all about growth. And don't be afraid. See, a lot of people are afraid to grow. But don't be afraid if someone challenges you to grow up. You're going to live up to, it's good for you to live up to your expectations and grow and take chances. So, guys, don't be afraid to network up. Go to events. You can go join communities. You can even seek out some different mentors. Okay, Peach. Strawberry Wet, thank you for joining us. Texas Gal, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys' support. Okay, we've got, let's see. We've got That Girl and What? Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your support. Thank you guys for supporting the J&B family. Thank you guys for your support.
All right, guys. So, again, we have to talk about making the hard cuts, okay? All right, let's get real. What do you do when you realize someone in your life is holding you back? They're keeping you from growing. I don't care if it's a family member, a relative, hate to say this, even some of the church folks, but you realize somebody is holding you back. What do you do in order to make that cut?
Okay, guys, before I mention this, I want you guys to keep those gifts coming. like, subscribe, share, whatever you need to do. Keep it coming. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Thank you for your support. But we need you to keep it going. We want to continue to bring you this content. But now you got to make a decision. Okay, what should you do? Some people you distance yourself from. Some people you have a conversation with, and some you're gonna have to completely cut them off, let go.
Just let go right off the bat.
And
look,
what it is.
And we already know it's tough. Something even may be tough, but you know what? It's necessary. You know why? Because growth requires sacrifice. Okay?
Yes, and I've had to let some people go. I have, in order for me to grow, because some folks that I just had to cut off because it was exhausting. They were killing me.
And look here, guys. We realize a lot of times it's not always easy letting people go that probably could have been in your life for a long time. And look, sometimes that's what the problem is. Sometimes because of the fact that they've been in our lives for so long, we feel like, oh, this is my bestie, this is my friend, this is my bro. Look, sometimes you have to let people go if they do not allow you to grow. Because remember, it's all about you.
Yeah.
It's all about you. It's not about anybody else. It's all about you, your life. You have to grow.
All right, Antoinette, thank you for being our number 2 gifter. We appreciate you. Thank you, Antoinette. We appreciate you guys. You're doing a wonderful job. Marley 2000, thank you for joining us. Guys, you are on a roll today. Tiffany Kingdom, thank you for joining us. Oh my God, we got some big gifters. Thank you, Miss Bishop, for being a gifter as well. Thank you. Much love to you from the J&B family. Thank you guys for being a part of the J&B family. Okay, guys, now you're gonna have to I shouted out to most of our viewers. So anything that you're thinking, please share it in the comment section. We see a comment that says they won't do the work on themselves if you don't let them go. Thank you. Exactly. Yes.
That's exactly what it is. Sometimes that's exactly what the case is. And guys, remember, this is all about you. This is all about your growth. This is your life that we're talking about.
Yes.
This is not about you trying to help somebody else. It's about you trying to grow for yourself. Because when you're growing and you're in a circle that's also growing, you guys all grow. You all excel. But if you're the only one that's growing, you're the smartest one in that circle, then you're the one that's failing.
Yeah, because that group that you have is not challenging you beyond what's in that circle. See, that's what's happening. That's how you level up, not level down. You're leveling up. So you need someone that's going to challenge you, to expand you so that you can grow. That's what it's all about. For me, I want to be a better me every single day. That's what I strive for. I want to be a better mother, better grandmother, better sister, better auntie. I want to be better Christian. I want to be better at everything that I do every single day. That's why I like for people to challenge me so that I can level up and move up instead of just staying stagnant where I am. Guys, we see you in the comment section. Thank you, guys. Some of us are just not joining in, and we do appreciate you, Maxwell and Charles Pulliam. Thank you, guys, for joining us. Keep those gifts coming. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we appreciate your support. Thank you, guys, so much for your continued support.
That's right, guys. And for some of you guys that just now joining us today, what we're talking about today, we're going to do a quick summary. We're talking about the company that you keep, the people that's around you, and how it shapes your life. It's very important that you guys be aware of the company that you keep, because it's very valuable to your own growth, whether it be your personal life, spiritual life, or even financially.
Yes.
Because as much as you may not believe this or not, if you are financially stable and your circle is not, you're the only one that's financially stable, I can promise you they're going to bring you down. Know why? Because when you guys go out, guess who's footing the bill? When somebody can't pay, guess who's footing the bill? You know what it's like when everybody got a car but that one friend? You know what that means? Somebody's got to go pick them up.
Yes.
Somebody got to make sure that they get there because he or she is in that circle. Guys, we have to start changing our mindset and changing our inner circles so that we are growing. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to grow. Get rid of those, what we call them, Doc, the two type of people that we need to remove.
Those dream killers and those energy drainers. You guys know exactly who they are. Just me mentioning that. You know, a person or two probably popped in your mind as soon as I mentioned those two. You may have to get rid of those. I'm not saying you have to get rid of them, but you definitely need to confront them and say, well, hey, I can't continue to hang around you if you continue to do that. You have to let them know.
Give them quick examples, Doc, of the dream killers and the energy drainers.
Okay.
so they'll know who these people are.
Well, let's think about it. The dream killers are the ones that say, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I don't think that's a good idea. No, that's not going to work. They're bashing your dreams. You know, they should be encouraging you to do something. Even if it fails, they still should encourage you. And then you got those energy drainers. I mentioned talking to someone on the phone and they telling you all their problems, nothing but negative, nothing positive. By the time you get off the phone, you want to go and get into bed and go to sleep because they've taken all of your energy. That's people you're going to have to cut off. You're going to have to let them know, hey, listen here, do you have anything positive to say anytime? I mean, I literally had to do that. So you want to be mindful of those two kinds of people.
Exactly. So remember, what you want to do is keep positive people around you.
Yes.
People that's going to help uplift you. People that's going to help your growth, not stunt your growth. So listen, if you want to connect with like-minded people, we're actually at JMB Live. We're actually going to start launching a private community. Stay tuned for details. Yeah. Some of you guys that will be able to subscribe to it on TikTok through the subscription service, where you guys can actually be able to join the private community that JMB will be launching real soon. Okay, guys? So stay tuned for the details.
All right. Zay Pillow, thank you for joining us. Chosen One, you guys are coming in. Ali. Thank you guys for joining us. I've already done that. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining. We appreciate your support. We really do. But we're going to get ready to wrap this up because we've had some interesting conversation, but it does not stop here. I still want to see those comments. I still want to see those likes. I still want you to subscribe and share the content. Please do that. Go ahead and hit that little like button. And we even like gifts. We'll take them. We appreciate them. Much love to you because we need those gifts as well to be able to give you this podcast on a weekly basis. So every little thing that you do helps, and we do appreciate it. We really do. So guys, I want you to evaluate your circle. Are they pushing you forward, upward, or are they holding you back? You may have to make some hard choices.
Exactly. And if you're ready to level up, stick with us. As Doc B said, subscribe, hit that like button, and let's keep growing together. And remember, guys, if you like, we have a lot of amazing content, very uplifting and motivational for some of you guys that may need to make some changes in your life. You can actually definitely go to our main content page, which is YouTube Live with J&B. You can get all of our content, past podcasts, and also other content that we don't share live. You guys will absolutely love it, and we have some amazing playlists that we know you guys will love. For some of you guys out there that don't have the opportunity to always be able to watch YouTube, but you love to listen to your favorite podcast, you can also listen to J&B Live on your favorite podcast channel. You just have to go to J&B Live Podcast, and you can find us on Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, YouTube Music,
all of that.
wherever you get your podcast from. Just look for J&B Live Podcast, and we'll be there, and you can enjoy all of this good content.
Okay, guys, this is my last shout out. We thank you guys for joining us. We've got D-Money, Soldier. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys, even though you just came in. King, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your support. Sean Daniels, thank you guys for showing up for J&B Live. We appreciate you. As Broker J3 just mentioned, we're on just about every platform there is. And we're here Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. So you know we're coming. Go ahead and subscribe so that you'll know we're going to be online. And then you can automatically just join us on the podcast. We appreciate your support. I can't thank you enough. And we'll see y'all next week. Until then,
I'm Broker J3.
And I'm Dr. B. And let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Thank you guys. Much love to you. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
We appreciate your support.
Thank you. Thank you so much.